Good morning. I'm Lynn Mish, and I'm welcoming you to Wellness Wednesdays. I started this series, I think probably about 6 weeks ago, maybe, and I maybe 8 weeks ago actually. And the intention of this series is to help others find better answers to their healthcare. Um, I was going to have a guest speaker this morning, Jess Ardeel. She's been with me in the past, and I was involved in another meeting and inadvertently did not do this right. So I'm still learning the technology of all of this. And Jess will join me next week, and I'll be delighted to have her back with me on Wellness Wednesdays. And so I think when we're having that discussion next week, we talked about discussing the body and all the different parts and how it functions together as an integrative whole. And I think that that's really important because I don't know if we always look at it that way. I don't even know if we recognize the body oftentimes until there's something wrong with it and it's not functioning to the best of its capacity. And generally, when you come to a provider for like myself or a doc, I'm a nurse practitioner, you're coming because you have a chief complaint, whatever that chief complaint is. And the medical system today, one of the things that I think is really important, I just had this discussion doing a trial run podcast with Dr. Tim Zelko, and he's doing aesthetics up in Milwaukee and weight loss. And one of the discussion pieces that we had, and one of the questions that he asked me is, what do you think about how you, when and how you work with patients? And I said, one of the important pieces I think is really helping people to connect. And I work like a detective. When you come in to see me, I work and listen to what you have to tell me and basically what your chief complaint is. For the longest time, I worked with about a little over almost 6 years. I worked with breast cancer patients, and I've worked with, as I've discussed before, a whole myriad of different kinds of disease processes, and work to not only help those disease processes or individuals with those disease processes, but also helped individuals make connections to feeling better and wellness, which launched into my own nutritional practice and me having really a desire to learn and grow into an integrative approach with more of a functional approach with medicine as opposed to the allopathic approach, which is more segmentalized. So anyway, I think in the future, what we'll be doing is talking about the importance of what each organ does and how they work together in the integrated system as a whole, because the body really is that. And really looking at the body, mind, body, spirit connection. How does that all work together? How do we integrate the whole? How do we bring those components into a working whole? And we all look at it from different perspectives. When I was looking and speaking today with him, it was with Dr. Tim, it was really interesting because we talked about, what's the very first thing when you talk to a patient. And I guess one of the very most important things that I do is to really listen to what they have to tell me, because they're going to tell me where they are. And then it's my skill that I put forth in my hopefully ability to be able to not only discern from my years of expertise what the potential problem may be, but how we can find a better solution to helping that individual feel better. And there's a million reasons why we may not feel well. And so that's important. And I think by starting to understand how this integrated system works, this amazing body that we're walking around in, and how we connect those dots. And oftentimes we don't look at it as a whole. I can remember talking on many occasions, I've talked to patients that have had their gallbladders removed, and I always, ask about it. And then I'll talk and share with them that oftentimes if the gallbladder is removed, that the liver is not, or is over functioning at some point in time, because those two organs in Chinese medicine are paired and they work together. And so there may be some imbalance in the body because that organ is actually missing. So I think as we start to embark on this journey of understanding what the organs do and how they interrelate and how your body functions, and how we can help to do those different aspects of things, to make those connections to helping the body to feel better. I think by understanding what the body's doing, it helps to really um, give the individual, a better understanding of where we're going with the body and how we're trying to help it to make it feel better. And I think it's understanding it because it's trying to let you know by giving you different messages what potentially may be wrong with it. And that's interesting because it lets us know in all different kinds of ways. So anyway, I wanted to do a brief video this morning just saying that I'm here and the videos will continue. I, due to my having a convoluted process with the meetings today, I did miss the opportunity to spend some time with Jess this morning, and she did have a busy practice, so we couldn't make the connection today, and we will next week. So anyway, have a terrific day. Have a great Wednesday and a great rest of the week, and I'll look forward to talking to you soon. Thanks.